We're live. Wow, look at that for colour. Look at that for brightness. Accounts Payable Appreciation Week. What's this all about? So today I am delighted to be joined by our host, our panels for AP Week, and I will introduce them in a second. Before we get started, I'm waiting for another couple of guests to join me as well. But I can see people in the chat room already starting. So we'll give people a few seconds to join as I see the live sessions coming on board from all our channels. So we're on Facebook, LinkedIn and YouTube as we speak. So Kat, introduce yourself to everybody. Who are you? Where do you work?
So I'm Kat Mai. I'm from Truck Tyre Fleet Management up here in the Northeast. Thank
you, Kat. Gemma, can you do the same for me?
Yeah, I'm Gemma Durham from Tarmac.
Thank you, Gemma. And the lovely Rachael, do you want to introduce yourself?
Afternoon, everybody. My name's Rachael Long and I'm from Breeding Group.
There you go. So we have a full house. As I say, I'm just trying to get 2 or 3 more guests coming in. So the purpose of today's the live is to talk about this is the last day. It's the final countdown. I wanted to play some music there. You know that the final countdown. So, ladies, do you want to sing that song for me? No. Okay.
No.
Okay.
Don't know words, sorry.
You wouldn't want me to.
I know, I've been told that we've got a singing panel, but obviously not. So before we jump into the live summit and what we're going to talk about, what I thought we'd do is have a chat about next week. So if anybody doesn't know, next week is Accounts Payable Appreciation Week. It starts on the 16th, which is Monday, goes through right through to the 20th. Every day there's something happening. So as you can see from the backgrounds that you can see in our virtuals here, everybody can download virtual backgrounds. There's posters, there's pictures. There's lots of ways you can get involved. And we were just chatting, actually, Kat and Rachael prior, that actually you should have already received an email from us. If you've registered to actually attend the week's events, you should have had an email. On that email, there's a downloadable pack. And in the downloadable pack, there's things like virtual backgrounds, there's posters, there's pictures, lots of ways. I think Rachael said she was going to do some baking this weekend. You've got all the logos you can use. You can put those. Oh, you're not baking. Who's baking?
I'm not baking. No. Shannon Harding and Susie Collins, 2 of my master bakers within the team.
Okay. So people are baking, but at least you'll be able to get the logos. So, if you haven't already, let me just put on the banner. So at the bottom, you will see AP Appreciation Week starts 16th of May. That's where you get it from, our website, apassociation.com or ap-association.com. Now, also, as we go through the week, we're trying to get you, the virtual audience, engaged all throughout the week. So one of the things we're trying to do there, if we possibly can, is ask you to use the hashtag. So hashtag APA Week 2022. If you use that hashtag on any social media posts, whether that's LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, whatever other things there are. I'm sure there's loads of them out there.
Instagram stories.
Actually, Kat, come on. Instagram stories. We see you all over the place with your glasses of whatever you're drinking that day on your holiday. Water today. Gin, yeah, no problem. What we do there is we grab all those comments, those shares, those shout outs, and we put it on what we call the Accounts Payable Appreciation Wall. It's live on our website now. So if you go in the events tab of our website, you will see the AP Wall of Appreciation. We put some posts out there to get you all started, so you can see some of the posts we've got in there as well. So definitely get yourself on there. Definitely start using the hashtag. Ladies, what's the hashtag?
APA Week 2022.
There you go. As though it was harmony. Let me see if I can add Stuart. I think Stuart's ready. Stuart, can you now hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey.
There you go. Stuart's joined us as well now. So, Stuart, introduce yourself. The ladies did a great job. You tell us all about you.
Oh, well, I'm Stuart Griffiths. I'm the payments manager at Bioproducts Laboratory. Been doing transactional finance for about 20 plus years. Love it. Love AP. And love APA Week, as you will see.
So thank you, Stuart, and lovely to join you. I'm expecting another guest in a bit, but we'll wait for that guest to come in as well. Now, look, AP Week, if I had to sum it up in one word, it's where we all go a little bit blue, and we do it for the right reasons. We're not being naughty blue. And what we do is we take over the airwaves. So we do things like we bake cakes, we print out posters. If you look behind Stuart, that's an actual printed poster, I think, Stuart.
Yeah.
There you go.
Fresh from the printers.
And
I've got something else to show you. Hold on.
Takes over. When he's getting that. So, what's he got now? Look,
Posters.
Real posters.
I'm going to paint my site. Everybody's going to know about APA week this year for sure, definitely.
And you know what? The thing is, other than, yes, we will be talking about sustainability and non-use of paper, and then Stuart goes out and prints a load of posters. But the whole week is a week of celebration. It's a week where we get our teams involved. We celebrate everything we can as payable or procure to pay. So what we try to do is we as an industry, we're constantly being pushed. We're being stressed to the hilt. But one of the things we've got to do is keep pushing the industry, and that's what we do. So before we start talking about the live summit, which we're talking about in a second, let me ask each of you individually what you got planned. So Kat, what sort of things have you got planned next week?
Yeah, we've got quite a few things going on next week. Truck Tire are collaborating with Norton Rose Fulbright, two Northeast represented AP departments. So we're going to have a virtual collaboration. We're going to have a panel discussion of our own. We're going to do presentations to each other because we're both very different businesses. Our AP are very different. And then there's going to be a quiz at the end to see who was actually paying attention to the other's presentations. Probably need to buy some prizes at some point. And we have quite a lot of huddles across the business with some of our C-suite to get some love from them and to talk to them about our journey and where we're going to go in the future. And I believe Gemma and I are also collaborating at the end of the week on a quiz as well.
So lots of collaboration here, which is great. And
yes.
You know what? The nice thing about that is I know that, we're the association. Hopefully we bring people together. That's our whole job, and bringing the community. But it's lovely to see others and collaborations. And I know you do that regularly. So Rachael, what have you got planned? We now know you're not baking. Someone else is baking. What else you got planned next week?
Yeah, there'll be lots of food around. There'll be the girls will be baking. Maybe the boys as well. We've actually got one baker, male baker in the team as well. So I think that'll be we'll all be fat by the end of the week. There'll be posters, balloons. We'll get everybody involved. We'll try and last year we got our CEO involved and some other heads of department. So everybody will be appreciating us by the end of the week, or fed up with us, whichever. But we'll make sure we get appreciated, and the team will get involved in different things that we're doing through the week as well.
Lovely. And I remember last year you had your CEO down there, your CFO. They were well. Let's be honest, they turned up just to eat the cakes. But
absolutely, we have to get them there somehow.
Absolutely. And you know what? It was great because we shared those photos. They got involved in the social. So brilliant. Let's see if you can do one better. Try and get the Queen or the King of whatever, Jordan. I don't know where you're going to get them from, but look, last year.
Our head of credit services, I could try that one. I could go over to the dark side and
get our head of Darth Vader. There you go. That's what I do.
I tell you what, one of them definitely would.
So Gemma, what have you got planned for next week?
So we're looking at lots of inter-team kind of show and tells, what's been going on. Obviously, Kat's just elaborated that we've got a quiz towards the end of the week, and I'm yet to tap Rachael up because I've got a bit of an idea around that. And then Kat and I have got some secrets planned for later in the week.
Wow.
So secret, I don't even know.
Secrets. All secret.
What are these secrets?
Surprises. You can't give everything, can you? If not, the team will know. What's in store for them.
Secrets. Well, yeah. So we are live, I suppose, and people will be watching. So okay. So you've got the secrets. Lots planned. Stuart, do we even need to ask what you're up to? It sounds like you've printed half of the rainforest. What else are you up to, bud? Stuart, we can't hear you. Hang on, wait a minute.
He's on mute.
He's having a silent disco next week.
That's it.
We can hear
so we always talk about raising the profile. So this year I'm really, really pushing it. Yes, I've got the posters, but we've got an intranet. So I've done there's a post going live Monday about our AP team and about what we do. And I'm doing posts every day. Facts of AP Fact of the Day. That's quite a new thing for me. So AP Fact of the Day, team introductions, maybe a couple of videos, and talking about videos actually, the Count might be making an appearance as well. I'm going to introduce my company to the Count for those of them who don't know who that is. So yeah, it'll be interesting. Put it that way.
So look,
unforgettable. That's what it's going to be. Unforgettable.
Yeah, Stuart. Every time you speak or you do something, it's always unforgettable. But the Count is definitely unforgettable. So thank you all for that. So the idea really is just to celebrate, have a bit of a joke. And I said to the ladies before we went live, I always get a load of grief. You know, I get all of these senior people from around the world actually nudge me and tell me that, you know, it's all, why do you have such a laugh and a joke? Surely what you should be doing is more serious finance and business. No, absolutely it's not. This is our time to celebrate. It's our time to promote ourselves. So the funnier, the better. Don't get me into trouble with anything that's too far to the extreme, but you do what you wish. You've got the packs, you've got the downloads. Jump, as it says below, onto the website. But most importantly is share your love, share your comments, share your videos, share your photos, get involved, put the hashtag APA Week 2022. We'll pick it up and get it through. So that's a week of virtual events, Monday through Friday. Now Thursday, because we've all sort of been trapped away for a year or two, not sure why, but we have. We are planning to do, or we are running a live summit. So we've got well in excess of 100 people all attending a live summit in Birmingham. So what we're going to do, we're going to ask the experts in their field. This is why I've got this group of people on today to go and run some live panels for us. And what I mean by there is the live panels absolutely will be content-led, content-rich. But it's, you know what, it's the first time all of these 4 individuals on this screen have ever, one, spoken in front of a largest audience in terms of being the panel host. And you don't have to listen to me. I can sit back, relax, and eat the cakes they're baking for me. So can I ask Kath and Gemma to start first? What's your panel all about? And who are your panelists, if you can remember? Or most importantly, what's your panel about?
So we have inherited the subject of business resilience and technology. We have the lovely Suzanne joining us, and we have a current surprise guest, I don't know if I'm allowed to mention them, joining us. So see, get back to surprises, aren't we? We have
team surprise us.
See, this is totally unrehearsed, isn't it? So talking about, you know, all the things that, you know, James mentioned, obviously we've all been in lockdown for God knows how long, and COVID hit us badly, didn't it? So it is about what BCPs we had in place, how we've built resilience within our teams, what kind of technologies out there for the AP industry. So I'm looking forward to getting under that conversation.
Lovely, thank you, Gemma. And Rachel, what are you talking about during our panel discussions?
So I will be talking about your organisation and your people. I've got on my panel Phil Spencer from Euro Car Parts, Teresa Foxall from AIS, Nick Riley from the Lancaster University, and Paula, whose second name I still can't say, from Tarmac. So looking forward to those fantastic experts discussing all about, you know, some of the questions we've got is around about how the teams are performing through COVID, what size of business, what type of business you are. And it's just going to be a really interesting, hopefully free-flowing discussion, but it will be quite interactive, hopefully, with the audience as well and their input. And we do have a little surprise as well.
It just sounds like everybody's just giving out surprises. I'm assuming that there's prizes and gifts and giveaways, I dare say. So, Stuart, go on then, tell us about your panel, what you're up to.
Oh, I've got the easy one, Jamie. Mine's about the AP function and sustainability. So, you know, I think we're structuring it around, I suppose, the 3 pillars, the people and the processes, and obviously the evolution of the technology these days. So and obviously sustainability as well. You know, what that looks like in AP and what we can do to maintain that. So, and yeah, we've got a surprise as well, actually. So I can't really say obviously too much about it, but you know, yeah, it's going to be good.
You know what? I might even turn it myself. There seems to be quite a lot of surprises. But look, I'll tell you what's what. I mean, look, not only have we got, you know, the 4 excellent people on this call today who'll be doing panels, but also in the afternoon, we're doing a live session called AP Lifemaker. Now, for those who don't know who my guest is during that day on that session, he's quite a shy retiring guy. He's a chap called Burton. He once was the UK's number one motivational speaker, but now he's taking over the world. He's now at least the European number one motivational speaker, and I think he deserves the pat on the back to say he's the global number one speaker. Now, both Rachael and Stewart are going through this program at the moment, and they're going through this program called what is it? Be a Better Speaker, I think it is.
Yeah, correct.
And both of you, I think, have got homework. And part of your homework is to do things like this. Get out there, do videos, do live streams. So next week, you're sort of ticking a box that you're going in front of our audience. You're going to be in front of people. You're going to host. You're going to sort of hopefully use all the tools and skills that Brad has taught you. But do you know what? I thought I'd put you on the spot today. So without further ado, let's just check in with the main man himself. So, there we go. Mr. Brad Burton joins us.
Yeah, good. I've been Mr. Showbiz the last couple of weeks. I've been all over the world to do Provenance, Spain, Manchester with Cat Moy. You know, it's just been rock and roll the last few weeks, and I'm delighted to be joining you guys and girls next week on A week. And I'll tell you something, Stuart and Rachael, great eye contact. Lovely to see you. I've been watching you. Well done.
We're trying.
Good. Life Maker next week, Gemma, Thursday. Let me show you something. This, right, is the secret to success. And people are like, what on earth is that? Trust me, this thing, I don't let out of my sight. I don't let. Gemma, I said, we are bringing it to this session on Thursday. So you've got 2 hours of a Life Maker session, and it really is about you becoming the best version of you. And I honestly, truly believe, you know, this isn't like a, can never say the word hyperbole. There you go, not bad word from someone from Salford. It genuinely is life changing. So the sessions for those people that are going to be in the room are going to not only have me on stage, but also Jamie as we go through 10 Life Maker tasks and worksheets that are going to change everything positively forever. Like truly, you're going to be happier, you're going to be more motivated, more driven. It sounds too good to be true. I promise you, I've got a track record of making this happen. And how can I fail? I've got Jamie alongside me. Batman and Robin. Who's Batman, who's Robin? You'll find out on Thursday.
Well, look, you know what? When I brought him on, I thought, well, firstly, let's see the faces of Stuart and Rachael. They were brilliant. I think you captured them straight away. But look, Brad, obviously we're limited on tickets for the live events. You're going to give us 2 hours. I'm going to join you on stage to be your guinea pig, whatever you want me to be. Hopefully I'll add a bit of value to that as well and give you some of my experience. Yeah. But the most important part is obviously you mentioned that particular slide there, which you can't really see on my screen, but it's the check-in slide. It's the motivational slide that you do, which is about people's physical, mental health, work-life balance, all that good stuff.
Yep.
So what we're planning to do, Brad, and I think we've agreed this, is that we're going to live stream you on the day. So anybody's there on the day, you'll get 2 full hours of Brad. Brad's going to be there for the whole day, actually, but he's going to have 2 full hours of the workshop. But actually, for the virtual audience who are watching this and be watching it on the day, we're going to live stream Brad for at least 15 minutes. So I'm going to be doing a Brad. I'm going to have the mobile phone in the hand running round. Brad's going to take us through that slide, which is all about your motivational levels. Mm-hmm. And the idea really is that you will be able to download that from the pack if you've registered on our website, and then roll forward to the end of the year in October. Guess what? Brad's coming back. He's at our October conference. And we'll see whether Brad can motivate that 100+ people in the room in Birmingham. He'll then roll forward to October. And guess what? Some of these people on the virtual call, hopefully, if they've got that, they join us in October if they can't be with us in Birmingham. Let's see how good this man is. Trust me, he'll blow his socks off.
You know something? This is really about everyone being the best that they can possibly be. It's about finding your level. You know, we're not all going to drive around with Rolls-Royce Phantoms, but we can always just push a little bit more. And it's about finding that level. And I always say it's about being driven. It's about being ambitious, but it's about being happy. If you can be driven, you can be ambitious, and you can be happy, you cracked it. And I think that that's what this is about. So a Life Maker, you're in for a treat. You are genuinely in for a treat. I was over in Spain, didn't say that already, 2 weeks ago, and we did 3 sheets. We did 3 sheets in a 45-minute session, and the team behind it was $1 billion business. Blown away, like genuinely. In fact, let me show you something. I'd have to edit it first. I got a message from someone at a high-level director that said this was like a life-changing session. I've made some decisions based on that session that are far-reaching. Positive ones and ones that, like I say, will encourage that happiness. Because a happier person, a happy employee, happy member of staff, happy workforce, everyone's happy, and that's what we all need, especially after the last 2 years. You know, it is I think it's day 782 days since Boris said, please stay at home. And actually what this is about right now is about, you know, not staying at home. It's not about getting back to it. But rather than going to day 783 tomorrow, what we'd quite like is to go into day 1 and all start again and reset everything that's gone before and start again. And that is what next Thursday's Life Maker session is about.
Lovely. And look, I mean, for everybody who's watching this live, for people who are watching back on playback, you know, when you're having your glass of red wine this evening, sort of, you know, watching it thinking, who the hell's that Brad Burton? He's the better looking of the one above him, the another bald head, but his head's on upside down. Brad is live. He's live on the Thursday, which is the 19th. There are just a couple of places left. If you want to grab those, jump on the website. There's his dog running around.
Jamie, it's as real as it gets, honestly. Like, normally I'm in the studio and it's all sealed, soundproofed. Not today. I'm at home and the kids have just come in. I can hear them all shouting and throwing the bags. It is Friday, people. It is Friday. Well deserved after a week.
Well, look, I mean, look.
You had me at cakes, by the way. You had me at cakes. I was listening backstage. Talk of cakes, right? You know, just to be clear, Jamie, I don't know whether you know, but I've actually got type 2 diabetes, so I'm going to be bringing an extra insulin jab next week for the cakes.
Hey,
I'm not worried about women like you leading me astray with cakes.
Hey, listen, everybody knows Brad. He brings the smile, he brings the energy, but you've got a big game. These people on the call with us today, Kat, Rachael, Gemma, and Stewart, they're up in front of you. So they've got 3 panels they'll be running. You can see 2 of them you're already mentoring through your bit about speaker. They'll blow our socks off. They've got great content. I'm hopefully doing less and less. I'm the one sitting in the back eating the cakes. I'll be on stage with Brad a little bit, but there's a couple of tickets left if you want it to be live. If not, if you've downloaded the pack, you can then get Brad's slide here. He'll take that through in a live streaming environment. Look, before we bring today's session out, let me go through. Kat, what would you like to say before we close off today?
Just that I'm really looking forward to seeing what everybody is up to across the networks. Let's make Accounts Payable Appreciation Week the best one yet, and let's make it blue.
There you go. I love it. Rachael?
Everybody just enjoy the week, bake cakes, eat lots, and come to the summit if you can get there, because there's going to be some great content and there's some great panel hosts as well.
Lovely. Thank you, Rachael. And the wonderful Gemma?
I think it's taking everything that we do all day, every day. You know, we appreciate our teams individually every day, but let's share that love across the network. And as Kat says, turn it blue.
Mr. Griffiths?
I think we need to do something unexpected, and honestly, thank people who wouldn't really expect it, to be fair.
Thank you, Stuart. And I've got to leave the last word, I suppose, to the young man in the corner. Brad, what are you bringing? What should we look out for, and what should we do?
So, you know, I think we all became islands going back 782 years ago. 782, not your drama. 782 days ago, we all become islands. And I believe that right now we need to get back. Not just, oh, yeah, I'm back. No, back in the room and actually stop becoming islands and come back together. And that is what APA Week's about, is bringing everyone back together. And like I say, from a business perspective, great. From a peers perspective, and it's just about coming back together. And I think this is a declaration that you want to get back to normal. A new normal.
Thank you, Brad. And look, one final reminder down below, jump on the website, look for the event, download the pack if you can't attend live. There's a couple of tickets to the live event with Brad, with the panel, with the wonderful panel that is. We've got sponsors. Let me give you a quick shout out to the sponsor on our thing. Complete our sponsoring the entire week. The sponsors on the day as well, that'll be there as well. Plenty of cakes, plenty of laughter on the 19th. The most important part is really enjoy the week, celebrate all things AP. Make the air blue, absolutely, without the colourful language that Brad normally uses. But do whatever you can. Get out.
I've been told not to swear. Can I just say, Jamie's told me to limit my swears. I've got 3 swear words, people, throughout the session. 3. I've got to use them wisely. So look out for those swear words. Remember 3. You guys are accountants. You'll be able to say 1. He's got 2 left. He's got final 1. And I'm going to make every single one of those swear words count. Trust me, you don't want to miss the swear words.
Is it 3 of the same one, or you can repeat the 3?
Gemma, we like you. We like you. We like you. See, that was a technicality that I was going to get away with, but nobody likes a grass, Gemma. You've just spoiled it. So we don't know. We'll find out. We're not sure. We're not dot the I's and cross the T's.
It's not that kind of blue.
It might well be one of my sessions.
Well, look, I mean, we can't wait till next week. Make sure you've signed up if you haven't already. If you want to come along, reach out to me and I'll see if I can sort of get a couple of tickets your way. It's been exceptional. Thank you so much for all of you for taking the time today. Brad, you go and do your normal stuff. Kat, Rachel, Gemma, thanks so much. We'll end it there and we can't wait to see you all next week. Cheers, everybody.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.